I'm ArmoredChocobo, and I play video games for the internet. I also get incredibly sick. I don't want to get into too much details. You probably saw enough of that in the community tab, but let's just say 2019 has not been kind. Luckily, I'm feeling a lot better now, and I'm really hungry for something. Something I haven't had in a while. Like a Mother game. But we're kind of fresh out of Mother. I had to go looking other places. This is Cognitive Dissonance. Let me try that again. Cognitive Dissonance. It is a fan game. It's been remade a few times over now. It's an RPG maker, much like what Off was. I remember hearing about this game back in like 2010, maybe sooner. It was shortly after I got into Mother 3 when they did the localization thing. And I saw this back when it was like 1.2. And it looked a lot like a ROM hack of EarthBound 0, EarthBound Beginnings, Mother, whatever you want to call it. And you know my track record when it comes to Mother. I wasn't a big fan. Not in the gameplay, at least. So I skipped it. Also, I skipped this. This came out late 2014, according to the files. It's a remake from Giant Space Pickle. And its current version, 2.0. I also heard that they're remaking it again. Re-remaking it. But that's like really early project stuff. They're just making it look better. That won't be done for probably like a year or two. Maybe more. These Mother games have a habit of getting stuck in limbo. But anyway, Cognitive Dissonance. It is a fan game. It goes into what happened between EarthBound 0, EarthBound Beginnings, and EarthBound. But there's spoilers for all three games. So if you're not too well versed in the games and you don't want to get spoiled, you're probably going to have to skip and go watch the other videos. But I've been really hungry for a Mother game. I haven't done a Mother game in like 6 years. Mother 3 I started back in December of 2012. And I finished at maybe mid-2013. We haven't had a Mother since. So we're going to have to go with this game. I mean, we had Halloween Hack. No one wants to mention that. I don't know. That looks like a Lesser Mook to me. His name is Alinavar. Of course, this is RPG Maker, so I think limitations means they can't have a don't care down here. But I hope they still have the thing, right? Yay, it's there! Anybody know the backstory of that? Because I'm willing to tell it every single time. A sound editor took Itoi's voice while he was testing the microphones, and he said, "Is this okay?" in Japanese, obviously, and they threw it into EarthBound. And then that became a running gag. It popped up in Mother 3, and of course the fan base. But back to Big Nose here. He looks familiar too. Are you a Mr. Saturn? Oh, by the way, guard your eyes right now, because I'm addicted to this picture. That's what Mr. Saturns look like. Anyway, Mr. Saturn is Mr. Saturn is Mr. Saturn. Unless he's a Colonel. He's a Colonel Saturn. You didn't even get to name him. Bug-like alien. You know what? I think bug-like aliens, I don't think Zarbal. I think of something else. But this is the canon name and we'll go with it. This Starman looks a little trashed. Wonder what his story is. He's missing his badge. It's Laris! That's how I'm pronouncing it. Oh, and let's just get this out of the way right now. We are going to hear Giegue's name, or Giegue. For sake of simplicity, I'm calling him Giegue. What flavor Windows? I'm running Windows 10. Not mint, not grape. Orange? That's a color I'm familiar with. Yeah, let's go with Borange. It's the only thing that's not food here. Yeah, this flavor's okay. I like Borange. So we got Alinivar, let's just call him Alan, Colonel Sanders, Zarbal, and Laris. And we have Borange. What, no favorite thing or anything? No? Oh, okay. I guess. Oh, you'll see a border on this window. I can't fix it because windowed mode has that little white border thing, and the only way to fix it is by going to full screen. So I can't really do anything about that. Not when I have to look at notes and stuff, because this game's deeper than it looks. Even though it starts out a little slow. Yeah, right there. I could F4 if I wanted to. I could F12 if I want to. I don't want to. As I said before, this happens between Mother and EarthBound. 1980X. Not too long after Giegue got beat by a bunch of kids. Oh, speaking of which, there's some new sprites in the game. I kind of like them. This is what Giegue looks like to people. Unidentified cat demon? Maybe? Your strength sucks, buddy. But he has psychic powers. You don't want to get hit with these. Especially since he could refill his PP whenever he wants. Heh, PP. This still makes me giggle. Bureaucracy. Ah, I hate this month. Oh, we're getting a video feed. Good. Hey, I remember this scene. It's the end of Mother. I kind of like the Mother sprites in the EarthBound Mother 3 design. Everyone's singing the melody. Too bad there's no audio on this video. Yeah, that's definitely how that fight went down. But with more psychic shielding and healing. And thus he fled back into outer space like a big wuss. Wow, Giegue, that was embarrassing. What do you have to say about all this? How about all this science stuff going on here? You sure got a lot of science for someone that got beaten by kids. I question you. Oh, what was that? I'm sure it was nothing. It was absolutely nothing. Yeah, we might as well tour Giegue's ship. Oh no, aggression in Earth creatures! We hate those. So he tried to convert humans. Thus was his folly. He wanted to Vulcanize them. He wanted to teach them logic and reason, instead of that feeling stuff, because it ain't really going for them. What the heck is this? Hi. Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, I'm not inputting that. No. I've already beaten the game, and that was a new game plus thing. You could turn it into hard mode by entering a certain number code. I did not do that. I got a reboot orb instead. Well, I guess Giegue got the reboot orb. I don't think we're going to be playing Giegue through this entire game, because then we'd be playing the bad guy. Right, the cat-looking bad guy. I don't remember him looking this cat. I thought he looked... Well, you know what? To be honest, Mewtwo. Mewtwo and... trying to think of other things that kind of looked like Giegue. But all I can think of right now is Giegue and Mewtwo now. Well, I mean, Mew counts too. No, those 3 Earth children. And their pesky singing. And their dog. Oh, wait, wrong game. I'm getting all my mothers confused. That's what happens when you get 3 of them. Hey, why are you attacking your lord and master? Ah, it's broken, that's why. This is what the battle screen looks like. It runs on active time bars, and it has a nasty habit of pausing your inputs whenever the enemy attacks you. Gets annoying after a while. But once you get a full team together, it becomes a little bit less egregious. Yeah, you just got psychic to death. What do you think about that, robot? That's how I fix my robots. I bashed them with my mind. I don't have a reboot orb for it. Well, I'm gonna have to go to, I don't know, Space Walmart and buy a few more. You always need them when you're still running Windows ME on your spaceship. That was a blue screen of death. You know that, right? I didn't have to point that out? Good. So brought to you by Giant Space Pickle. It's space! Another cognitive dissonance. Oh, that dissonance looks bloody. It's between two times, literally. It's like it's foreshadowing something. Music is pretty good, in some parts. I do have some griefs about some music, though. Welcome to Chapter 1. Hopefully we know more Giegue. Nope, no more Giegue at all. Yeah, it's that Mook dude that we've named. Elinavar. Alan. He has tentacles. Well, of course. Don't tell me we take off his tentacles as weapons. Now he can constrict, but not much else. Kind of stock standard hero. He's even a that guy. I never wanted to play as that guy. I wanted to play as the other guy. That guy's got nothing. Hell, well, he has a goldstone. That's good. His hyperpod. His hyperpod. Oh, I get it. Hibernation. Yeah, that's clever. You got phone? Sadly, Alan's dad is not phone. Tacky art. I question it. This looks more tacky than the other one. It's probably moonside expressionism. I hate this Mook. Well, this kind of looks familiar. I know these buildings very well. I might as well not wake them. They're not important to the story anyway. So that wasn't the text I was expecting, but it's the text I've gotten. But hey, the heck is that dude doing over there? He looks like a human fella. What are you doing? That's some kind of foreshadowing, I just know it. It's a G-Man, keeping an eye on the aliens in Area 51. Oh, great, red bow. What am I gonna do with this? I'm not the kind of person that wears red bows. I don't think we'll never find a guy like that. Ever. Absolutely not. Nice remix of the Mr. Saturn theme, I like that. Speaking of Mr. Saturns, there's a Mr. Saturn. Hello, Mr. Saturn. That's the text I was looking for. I am feeling bright and slimy today. Well, actually, Alan. Me, I'm still Chocobo. Off in the background. I was doing space archaeology and I got a little lost. Does anyone know where the Earth is? Oh, you're selling thing. You need paints. This Mook is a dull Mook. Nothing happening in his day. He's just getting goldy things for Mr. Saturn's so he could buy paints, make his tacky art. You should try, like, better hobbies, like maybe writing music. Have you thought about that? First, we need an instrument. That sounds like a meteor. Oh no, my art! It's come alive! His art! Not my art. This is what happens when you make tacky art, Alan. Now you're gonna have to constrict it with your tentacle arms. Okay, I'll say that there's not many animations in this game, but this one, pretty fun. Also, constrict and flick stop, so it's better than his regular bash right now. Yay, I got boings! Actually, I believe that's called Bobucks. But I want to call it boings. Yay, gold stone! So absolutely nothing weird has happened. This painting didn't come alive. It's not finished yet. Nothing else has come alive. It's just, you know, meteors happen from time to time, and so do mushrooms. Mushrooms everywhere. And we gotta call the exterminator. This always happens here. Yeah, I could help out a little bit. The Wiggling Evil Shroom. It's a palette swap. Kill it. That's how you kill a Wiggling Evil Shroom. You just reach out your wiggly arms and just slap it. What, you don't have wiggly arms? I've seen what Greg did in Night in the Woods. You can't tell me everybody doesn't do that? I know about arms. Yeah, what about that? We don't need to worry about that. Oh, but I guess you want to check out some Boom and Gloom. Or is that Doom? I don't know. Mr. Saturns have weird pronunciations for things. Now, why do we suddenly need a gem for? This Mr. Saturn's hungry. We're a protagonist. Gotta do what he asks. Welcome, Mr. Saturn! Only a Mr. Saturn, not a Colonel Saturn. Well, his title is Boing. He could feat people to death. So I guess that's a good thing. I'm kinda hurting, though. I got beat up by my own art. Do you want a bow? Yeah, wear this bow. I can't wear it. I don't know why it was sitting out there. Man, those sure are happening a lot lately. Wonder where that one landed. I can't see it from here. All of their shoe, huh? Well, Mr. Saturn owns this garden. We need a greeny gem. We got the power of feet and the power of tentacle. I'm sure we could handle everything. And this is a good healing spot. So unlike EarthBound, where you like kind of like walk around, talk to cops, you get into battle surprisingly early in this game. We get it! Meteors are pretty common here. Oh, great, now these things are alive. Well, we're gonna have to crush your plants, Mr. Saturn. They became ninjas. Like I said, new sprite work. Let's see what Saturn has. That feels like a healing item. That feels like a regular attack. And that is a slowdown attack. It's boing people. You've just been boinged! That's a regular bash. It's kinda lousy. But right now, Mr. Saturn is the only one that could heal with Ding. And it doesn't heal for a heck of a lot, but then again, we don't have a lot of health. We're only level 1. Luckily, Constrict takes care of everything. And we got some lake water. Lake water is a PP restoring item thing. This causes mushroomization on enemies. At least I think so. I want this green present. Looks different. Fuzzy frog. It's a plush frog. You can save anywhere with this thing. That's a step up from the other games. Yeah, I initially thought that was like the only way to save, is to buy and find fuzzy frogs and then save. And I was like, wow, that's stupid. But then I realized, oh, we could save normal ways too. And then I started liking the game a little bit more. So we're getting ganged up on already. Pretty early. With low health. We don't have many items. Luckily, the enemies aren't very accurate. At least not right now. And I'm going to be running out of boing power soon enough, too. Lucky for lake water, huh? But these things aren't as strong as they look, though. I'm just going to farm a little bit of EXP off these guys. Luckily, like in EarthBound, like in Mother 3, not regular Mother, all the enemies are going to be out in the overworld. And that way means I could avoid combat when I don't want to, and farm when I do want to. But if I get into, like, tight corridors and lots of enemies, like this situation, sometimes I just feel better skipping out. Kind of like that. Yeah, I'm probably going to be doing that a lot, especially here, because I actually want to get a few levels. Mainly because the very first boss could actually kick your butt if you're not prepared. Yeah, they don't mess around with the tutorials. Also, if you're wondering, there's going to be no enemy boxes because, surprisingly, for how much I heard about this game, there's not a lot of very good walkthroughs. Certainly no enemy stats except for bosses. That gem bloom looks different. I need some more levels for that. Well, I didn't get a level off of that. Mainly what I was trying to do is to show off that this game does have the automatic win thing. But you don't get experience from it, you don't get any boings. At least after a while. So, I guess we're strong enough to take on this first boss. It gave me trouble the first time I played. I want that meteor. I don't know why I want the meteor, but I want the meteor. It compels me! It's Sheriff Bloom! The first boss. You know what? I'm just gonna focus on Sheriff Bloom. The heck with his buddies. Especially since he's shooting guns at us. We don't like that. When people shoot guns at us, we crush them with our tentacles. That's how we do things around here. Also, they do a lot of damage. I think Mr. Saturn's gonna be on heal duty. Heh, I said duty. Constrict did not do what I want him to do, though. The usual RPG Maker thing is attack names and status effects pop up way too fast. Also, who's this guy? I haven't seen him before. This looks like a psychotic Mewtwo. I'm gonna defend. That thing looks dangerous. You guys might want to, like, turn around or something. You don't have a turning around sprite? It's for the best! So this boss has a lot more health than I thought it did. I feel like we're getting help from this mysterious stranger that we've never met before. Why is he even here? Why is he glaring at us like that? I don't like the looks. You're gonna have to stop? Oh wow, this guy's like a super boss or something. I kind of regret doing that, really. I hope they didn't put a stop on him. I think I might have put a stop on him. No, he's still alive. Thanks for killing the boss for us. I really wanted to do that. Ouch! That was a delayed ouch, because of mind powers. The heck was that all about? Why did he psychic me? I don't like getting psychicked. This place looks kind of familiar. Is it? No, it couldn't be. Yep, space, the final frontier. Well, I don't know. This protagonist kind of stinks. Can we get a new one? I guess we're going to have to take a mission. Something tells me the game kills us if we say no. So I'll say no. Are you sure? No, I'm not sure. Alright, I was just messing with you. Ah! Why? Really? You're going to do that? I'm not going into the nothing. Wow, that kind of was a jerk move. But thou must go right back to the beginning of this scenario. At least I don't have to do the tutorial over again. That's one good thing. Alright. Hey, mystery voice person. I was kind of just kidding. I want to do whatever quest you do to make me the living again. Thank you. So we're familiar with this story if we played the other Mother games first. But I wonder who is speaking. I don't remember Giygas going after anything in particular. Especially not 4 pieces of something. It must be a short quest because there's only 4 places we need to go, right? We have to save all the worlds. So Earth is kind of screwed, I guess? Is there even an Earth? I don't even know anymore. We must find our allies. So that makes us some kind of protagonist team. The gift of being alive. You are now alive again. And you're psychic. Congratulations. So as a regular Mook, we get Life Up Alpha. And Freeze Alpha. Oh, well, now I really like Alan. He has my favorite Psy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all heroes need these things. If they want to be mother protagonists, at least. That's his name, don't wear it out. Ah, thank you, Mystery Voice. I'm still wondering what the heck you are. Well, now I got Psy, and I'm alive again. Feels great to have Psy and be alive again. Because otherwise, I'd be dead. And I would have Psy. And I'd be questioning, how do I use my Psy then? Yeah, potential. Exactly. That guy again. That guy's being creepy. Yeah, I'm not ready for the sleepy zone just yet. In fact, I need to save this. At my house. I'm calling my house. How is this going to work? Because I'm not at my house. What are you doing in there? Yeah, you better stop loading my stuff. We don't have a lot of that to begin with. Yeah, you know, artistry things. Don't question it. So he's stuck in my house, whoever he is. But at least he can save. You know what? I gotta quickly save over all of those things, because they are huge spoilers. I'll do that next time, though. Next time on Cognitive Dissonance, we have a Mook. We have psychic powers. We need to find friends for a Mystery Voice. It's a little slow of a chapter, but it gets better. Good night, folks.